Hey, how's it going? Nat here. Let's see what's making news. It's been a wild 24 hours for southeastern Australia, with huge storms bringing destructive winds and heavy rainfall to the area. Josh found out what's going on.
Yeah, if you live in Victoria or Tasmania, chances are you've been impacted by some really wild weather.
I woke up really early to a crash on my window, and I realised a branch hit my window from the trees next to my room.
Parts of Victoria have been lashed by winds of up to 146 k's an hour.
It's been really windy and cold and rainy, and I got knocked off my bike this morning riding to school. The wind just knocked me to the side on the grass, luckily.
Some schools around the state have had to close, with the wind bringing down trees and damaging properties. And some of the schools that have been able to stay open, like Makalya's, have been told to keep people inside, and they may or may not have any power, with more than 180,000 Victorians in the dark this morning.
The phones weren't working, we couldn't use computers, had no internet.
Tassie's been hit really hard too, and some people have had to evacuate their homes after days of heavy rainfall led to an emergency flood warning for the Derwent River and the Styx River. Weather experts say conditions in both states should start to ease tonight, and many are hoping there's not too much to clean up.
It's alright, don't worry, we'll be safe. It'll blow over soon and we'll be okay.
Over the weekend, Western Australia and South Australia banned a whole heap of single-use plastics. That means things like thin plastic bags for fruit and veg and plastic coffee cups and lids will now need to be swapped for greener alternatives in those states. It's all to help Australia's massive plastic problem, with state and territory governments agreeing to introduce regulations for recyclable packaging by 2025. Australia has had its most successful day of the Paris Paralympics. Overnight, the Aussies won 10 medals across para-swimming, para-rowing, paracycling and para-athletics. In fact, Nikki Ayres and Jed Alschwager won Australia's first para-rowing gold in Games history in the PR3 mixed double sculls final, taking our gold medal tally to 6 at the end of day 4. Staying with sport, it's bad news for Aussie Alexi Popyrin at the US Open. Over to you, Cushy.
That's right, Nat. After a hard-fought battle against America's Frances Tiafoe in the 4th round today, Alexi Popyrin's US Open campaign has ended. It was a neck-and-neck battle on centre court, but a 4-set victory saw Tiafoe serve himself through to the quarterfinals. Now to the AFLW, where North Melbourne has had a huge victory over Brisbane to kick off the season.
North are on fire!
It was a pretty windy opening round, but that didn't stop the Roos from sealing a 44-point win over the reigning champs. Meanwhile, Hawthorn enjoyed its biggest ever win, smashing Carlton by 38 points. And finally, let's shift gears to the Italian Grand Prix, where it was a big victory for this guy.
Charles Leclerc is the winner of the Italian Grand Prix.
It was a rough setup for Leclerc after losing the initial lead to Aussie Oscar Piastri.
And Oscar Piastri's going all the way around the outside to take the lead.
But a quick decision to opt for only one pit stop saved him the title, leaving Piastri to finish in second.
Well, that's not good. It seems the cat's been let out of the bag. I hope it hasn't gone too far. Oh, there it is. Here in Shanghai, cats have been invited to visit a new exhibition of Egyptian artifacts. Most of the things here are cat-related. It's a tribute to the ancient Egyptian goddess Bastet, who's often presented as a humanoid with a cat head. Tickets have been selling fast. On Saturday night alone, 200 cats and their owners came to check it out. Now to a big parade in the small town of Zundert, near the border of the Netherlands and Belgium. Every one of these floats is decorated with thousands of flowers, making it the biggest flower parade in the world. To art of a different kind now in Armenia. Andronik here has been using cobwebs to make everything from abstracts to portraits. He started collecting spiders and experimenting with webs years ago, after feeling like the paints he was using just weren't doing the trick, and says there's something special and inspiring about working with spider webs. Well, that's all from us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.